Well, the Georgia Bulldogs opened their SEC season with a win over the South Carolina Gamecocks 4-1. Birch Antley with Megan Matthews-Bunning. And Megan, this really turned out to be a good old-fashioned pitcher's duel between Nikki Blue for the University of South Carolina and Chelsea Wilkinson for the Georgia Bulldogs. And it turned out to be a clinic taught by Georgia on how to manufacture runs using the small ball.
It certainly was, and I really like this type of duel because you saw both pitchers really performed well despite what the stat line says. And you're right, Georgia realized that they were not being successful against Nikki Blue, so they decided to turn to the small ball and put on a bunting clinic.
Well, let's take a look at your highlights in the first inning. Here it is, the small ball for Georgia paying off. A nice stab there by Kenzie McGuire, but Georgia will score. Sydney Emmanuel moving to the third inning. Bases loaded for South Carolina. Kennedy Clark with a huge at-bat, battling back from an 0-2 count to draw the walk that brings in Cameron Watts. Now ahead to the fourth when Georgia will pick up 3 singles in a row, and the third baseman DiCarlo will score. Moving on to the sixth inning, where Georgia will pick up where they left off, manufacturing runs, using the small ball, bunting their way aboard. A throwing error puts Maeve McGuire at second base. She will later come in to score along with Samantha Lazier, as she was brought in on a beautiful bunt laid down by Sydney Emmanuel. And there you have it. The Bulldogs pick up their first SEC win, taking care of business against South Carolina 4-1. The Gamecocks still looking for their first victory in SEC play. For our entire crew and for Megan Matthews-Bunning, I am Birch Antley in Columbia, South Carolina.